morning, everybody. This is Mr. Jenn, and I'm here with a daily read, and I'm back in business. I now have a new iPhone. I tried to record a video day before yesterday on a cheap burner phone. It was an Android phone. It was only like a $20 phone, and I decided to scrap it. The video quality was not the best, but I could have worked with that. I could have fixed it with some filters in my video editing software. But the audio, there was not much I could do with that. I could enhance it a little bit, but it was so bad, I thought there is no way I was uploading that video. Absolutely not. And so, to make a long story short, I ended up having to change carriers, change phone numbers, telling carrier one to go ahead and shove their contracts up their ass, because I still don't have another phone from them. I went to another carrier. That other carrier overnighted the phone to me, and instead of a 64 gigabyte iPhone 11 Pro Max, I got a 256 gigabyte iPhone 11 Pro Max. And I got free Amazon Prime with this account, with my new one, and all this other nice stuff for, let's say, $60 less per month than what I was paying the other carrier. Of course, the other carrier, I had a tablet on there that I never used. It was an Android tablet that was, oh my, this tablet was so slow, and it was hard to use. I hated it. And I'm sorry for those of you with Android phones or Android tablets and stuff, but everybody has their own opinion. I can't stand Android. Anyhow, so I had two lines with the other carrier, one for the tablet and one for the phone, and I had to jump through hoops. And because of that, and they kept on saying, their insurance company kept on saying, oh, we didn't get your documentation, it didn't come through, even after I even went to Staples and faxed it and spent $5 on it. They wanted me to spend another $5 on faxing, and I said, no, you guys could eat the cost of the phone and shove your contracts up your ass. So that's my story there. Okay, the message that we have for this morning. Okay, we have Field of Dreams. I love this card. I think there was a movie called Field of Dreams or something like that. But this is, if you can dream it, you can create it. This is following your dreams. This is paying attention to your dreams also for some of you. There's probably messages in your dreams. And we have a number 3. 2 and 1 is 3 on this card. 3 is about growth and expansion. So, like I said, if you can dream it, you can create it. Okay, what do we have here? We have the Garden card. The Garden is public. It could be public events. And love. Heart. This could be love of the public. Then we have the Cross. All this is bearing down, causing some sort of burdens, hardships. Okay, underneath of it all, somebody has a burden on their hearts. There's a burden, a troubled heart, and they love their public. So this could actually be, yes, there's a gift, something beautiful. You know, this is beautiful public, gifts of the public, and everything's all weighing down, okay? So what we have here is we have somebody who is either loved by the public, or they love their audience, they love their public, they love their following. But what I'm feeling like here is that somebody looks, this could also be a warning. Spirit just pointed this out to me. This here is something looking very good, something looking like it is a gift, a public gift, or looking good in the public's eye and the public loving them. But there is a warning here that is going to end up causing a burden, causing some trouble here. Okay, so this could also be a warning of somebody who is trying to win. Somebody has the burden of trying to win the love of the public. Okay, and it is very burdensome, it's very troublesome. So we have a couple scenarios here. There could be a burden on the public with somebody, and then there is somebody who has the burden of trying to win the hearts of the public. We have the man here in the past, the mountain. This is a lonely man. Rider, messages moving forward. Okay, so we have a man who is doing it alone, who is pushing forward. He feels like he's all alone. He feels like he has no support. And he's working very hard to try to win the love of his followers, the love of his public. This feels like a public figure. This feels like this is one of those public figure readings. This was our personal message to us to follow our dreams. Okay, and then we have the bear. It's something big, it's something protective. Woman and home or house. This could actually be the White House. We could have a woman with her eyes on the White House. And she's being Mama Bear. She's being very protective. It seems like she is protected. A protected woman who may have their eyes on a house. I'm feeling like this could be dealing with the presidential elections. We have this uprise right now. We have a reoccurrence of, a certain illness going on right now. I'm not really permitted to say it according to YouTube. But everybody knows what I'm talking about. And we have somebody that, this is a woman card too. She may be trying to win the hearts of the public. And she is using a crisis to her advantage. And she has her eyes on the gold, on the big prize, on the big house. So this could be somebody with their eyes on the White House or some kind of powerful position, a very powerful position in the House. And this house doesn't have to be the White House. This could be the House of Representatives. This is a political reading, my friends. Haven't had one of these in a while. But this seems to be what's going on in the news. We probably know who this woman is. I'm not going to say. But we have this man here who feels like he's all alone as he's pushing forward. And then on this side, we have this well-protected woman who has her eyes on something big, some kind of powerful position. She's a powerful woman. Meanwhile, she is trying to gain the love and the affections of the public by using the crisis that's going on right now. She's using the crisis to her advantage. Meanwhile, on the man's side, he is burdened. He is also trying to win over the public, but he feels like he's doing this all alone. And he goes against the norm. And he is burdened by this. He is worried about the outcome. He is, and this is working under the scenes, the crisis that he has to deal with right now. And she's using the crisis to her advantage. So we have one person in the place of power who's doing it alone, who is trying to deal with this crisis because he loves his public. And then we have her using a woman using the crisis to her advantage for political gain or gain of power. Underneath the deck, we have the Clouds card. The Clouds is confusion, muckiness, which is the energy right now that's going on. It's all that confusion, all that muckiness, lack of clarity is coming through all over again. And there is a lot of things that are unclear about the different political parties that are playing a role right now. who are involved, and public news, public media, the media creating confusion regarding this crisis and regarding some people in power. It's like we don't know what to believe. Yeah. He's about family. He is about foundations. This is a wealthy man, and this is somebody who is trying to build wealth. This is somebody who is trying to have a solid foundation. He is about the family. And America is built on the family. And there is a little bit of confusion around him as well. He may have a hidden agenda too. What politician doesn't? Lovers reversed. This is like a falling out. He's had a falling out here. There is a fear. The moon card is representing fear. There is a fear surrounding this man. And because there has been a falling out of a partnership. Fighting against destiny. But he may even be fearful of the outcome. Or there could be public fear surrounding him. Four of Cups. Not satisfied with the way the crisis is being handled. 10 of Cups. That is the happiness, the bliss, happy family. That is the ultimate goal. 10 of Pentacles reversed. However, it feels like that things are at a standstill. Things are at a stall. Things are not moving forward right now. In fact, it is reversing. Knight of Rods. Changes. There's definitely change in the air. Queen of Swords. You know, this is somebody who's very analytical. This is a feminine energy. It doesn't have to be a female. It could be a male who has a female qualities. But this is somebody with a very sharp tongue. This is somebody who cuts people down when necessary. She has the sword of clarity. She holds the Ace of Swords in her hands. So she may feel like she is an ace in her pocket. She has an ace in her pocket, she feels. Okay, it all goes back to the crisis. So we have somebody here who, at whatever side of the fence she's on, if she's at the left or she's at the right, if she's on the president's side or she's on the other side. But whatever it is, she's very sharp-witted. Okay, she's sharp as a tack, and she sees things very clearly, and she has a very sharp tongue. She's using her wit. But with the World card reversed, it's not over yet. So, you know, this is a cycle that we're going through, but the cycle is not quite completed yet. And underneath is the Ten of Swords, somebody being stabbed in the back. This could be a reoccurrence. This is also the end of the cycle. The worst is over. So coming up in the near future, the worst of this is going to be over, but there's still damage control that's going to have to be done. There is still damage that has been done. But we do have two people here. And my intuition says that they're on opposite teams. That's my intuition. Doesn't have to be. But that's what my intuition is saying, that we have two opposite teams here. And, you know, somebody's trying to deal with this crisis and do damage control. Because they truly love their public. They are family oriented. They are concerned about families and gatherings. And we have somebody else here that is going to use all this to their advantage. They're using the crisis as a crutch to their own political gain. Okay, and when I say political gain, that could be literal politics. That could be company politics. This could all be within a workplace, within a company as well. This could be within a family unit, because we have family cards here as well. It could go either way. So whether this is in the literal politics out there in the country, or if this is within a corporation, politics within a corporation, or politics within a family. However it resonates. Anyhow, this is what I have for you. I do thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. And I am going to get back started on my live free readings again. Until next time, make sure you give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, comment. Love you all. Blessed be.